I just look at winning the series, honestly. If we win the next 4, great. If we win the last 4, great. I don't ever look at it that way at all. So for us, it's single games. That's how you play the playoffs. Every game's different. You have to prepare for every game, and then you just have to go out and play it as a single game. And if you do that 4 times really well, then you win the series.
When you have a lot of new faces, Doc, how do you balance not overloading them, but at the same time adequately preparing them for what awaits them?
Well, you just prepare them. You prepare them in what you have to do as a team. All the other stuff is stuff. They're going to hear advice from Kevin, Paul, and Jed, and all these other guys. At the end of the day, they probably throw most of it out. And you got to go play. You just go out and play in the game. And after game 1, I'm sure some of the guys who haven't been with it or new are going to find something out. And as a coach, I'm just hoping what they find out is really good. But even if they find out something really bad, you hope they can learn from it and move on from it. So I try not to overdo it. For me, I just know, there's guys that I don't know how they're going to be in this atmosphere. And so I'll find that out too. I'll find that out about them.
Can you sense, though, Doc, in the lead up to the playoffs, whether guys are maybe being overwhelmed by the amount of information they're throwing at them?
No, you can never sense that.
Wait till the
you got to wait till the game's played. I've seen guys have horrendous weeks of practice, and where you've gotten on them all week about not knowing the other team's sets, and then all of a sudden they get in the game and it all clicks. And I've seen the exact opposite. So you just don't know.
How would you say Kevin is physically?
Kevin's great. Yeah. No, he's no limitations. Kevin's fine.
How much are you looking forward, Doc, to not having to worry about the pedal to the metal now? All season long, you've been looking forward to this point where you can not worry as much about the minutes and just try to get.
Well, that's nice. I mean, the 5-minute rotation thing with Kevin. I mean, you do it because you got to get through the season, but it's horrendous. I mean, teams were game planning against it. It got to a silly point at times where you take Kevin out and they bring their big back in, and you knew you couldn't bring them back in. So that's gone now. It's basketball. We still want to limit his minutes, but maybe limit them to 40, or 35, or in that area, not the set rotational minutes for him, and that makes it so much more difficult to game plan against our second unit.
Does it make it more difficult?